Well, you might be able to see people. It's pretty damp. It's very overcast and cloudy, misty as well. There's the skyline, London City skyline, as the train fast approaches now, and we'll be boarding the train and heading to get another train soon. Oh, hang on, something's going on with the old shoes and jeans. No, and the umbrella for that matter, or is it a satellite dish? Here we go, heading on to the DLR train, everyone, and yeah, let's see what's going on in terms of well, our damp journey continuing. I prefer your weather, do you now? Don't forget to follow everyone at Indeed Money 21. Thanks for joining. Hello to JJ Crawl. It's been a while, JJ Crawl. And it is now rush hour in London, so it's going to be a bit of a hectic journey compared to normal and usual, because we do this journey from time to time. Everything happening here. The rain outside. Am I well? Yeah, all things considered, I am. And I just had a meeting that was a good meeting. Thanks for sharing. Don't forget to share this out, everyone. Oh yeah, I thought you might ask for that. Look at that. You see, I don't know how we managed to, whatever your wishes are, we end up granting them, as you could see there. There you are. It might be quick, but you got what you wanted there, and that's why you follow. Right, we're just waiting now as we go towards the Canary Wharf area here in London. Mary_London, hello indeed. As long as the power is good, then we'll stay on this broadcast for a little while. That was a 10 out of 10. Oh, good. Well, you approved, did you? Right. I can't believe it. It's a bit of a mad situation. Everyone's on their digital devices as always, as you can see. Don't know if he's watching us. Doesn't look like it. But people are busy doing their thing, and it's very important, as you can tell. Very important. So yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh dear, was there something in your vision there in the way? Oh dear, hang on, we've got a man apparently trying to climb out the front of the train, I think. Is that where he's going? Out the window? Oh, that's actually a door. I haven't told you this before. Oh no, he's seen a seat. That's where the driver sometimes sits if they have to operate this train and manually take control. You can just about see that is actually a door. Can you see that? You might be able to. And in an emergency would be walking on the track away from the danger in the train. Right, what's going on with the comments? Oh yeah, you want to see yada yada yada. Goodness me. Hello Daniel. Oh look, this is what I didn't show you. There you go. We often see that when it's sunny or dry, at least, is Limehouse Basin with all those boats out there. And there they are again. You might see them once more before we head off. Alright, so what was that request you had? You were saying something. Oh yes, there you are. Now 3 apparently is the magic number. Certainly when you're... Do also, I had... Oh goodness me. Right. We're heading towards Canning Town, to be specific. That's where we're going to end our journey on this particular train and take another one. Apparently this lady's ending her journey now. She's had enough. It's quite busy compared to usual, you understand, people. It really is the ideal time to catch some rush hour activity. 17:29 to be precise, local time here in London. That's British summertime. And hey Martin, how you been? I've been okay, all things considered. That's what I'll say. Don't hurt a millionaire. Yeah, right. Okay. There's someone else, old school reading, and then there's plenty of people getting on the train now. How we're doing on the platform? Plenty of people getting off, plenty of people getting on. Train's about to leave, and the doors are closing now. There they go. There they are, and we're off again. And everyone's just, I don't know why they don't talk. Look, they're obviously texting one another. What do you think? Are they texting? Oh, she's watching. Maybe, do you think she's watching us? Don't know. Is it? No, it's actually. Is it cool? It's cool in the sense that it's decent. It's a good city. It's an excellent city. It's one of the best cities on the planet. She's had a hard day. If you need a shoulder to rest on, possibly cry on if times are even harder, then she's found it. Do you know, the fact is they probably don't even know each other. They probably just met on this ride, on this train journey, and or maybe not. Netflix, but we haven't had a broadcast like this for a while because I haven't been travelling on the trains at such a peak time of day when it comes to all the people. It's hugely busy and plenty of people here. Double it. Looks like her phone has her attention. Yeah, maybe. Well, her phone definitely has her. What do you think she's watching, guys and girls? Her Goodness me. Right. Zalal is Zalal. Now I know Zalal. Yes, it's not often that I look up anything other than people's @name here on the platform, because that's how it displays. But I just checked your profile there to see where those wonderful comments, those naughty comments were coming from. Here we are, by the way, at Canary Wharf. That is Canary Wharf. Well, that's actually One Canada Square, that building. Everyone knows it as Canary Wharf. And it's quite busy here. You can see it's the beginning of dusk now in the evening because plenty of lights are on. Summer is on its way out as winter fast approaches. There's HSBC. Hopefully you're still with us as we continue. We're going to... I was just interrupted there momentarily, but hopefully are you still with us? Don't forget to share this out. Up arrow at the bottom of the screen. That's HSBC, which I just showed you as the train had stopped, but the doors are now closed and we're on our way past Barclays Bank, World Headquarters here in Canary Wharf, London, and Billingsgate Fish Market. Awesome if you like any seafood. Every morning all the wholesale food arrives there: seafood, fish, crabs, lobster, and it's a hustly bustly market. And there we are, the entrance at one of them there for Billingsgate Market. It's a little difficult to read your comments at the moment, everyone, for one good reason, and that is that the train is definitely rickety and rocking left to right, as well as obviously moving forward fast, and it's slippery on the floor. It's very slippery on the floor. Let me just show you. It might not look very slippery, but trust me, that's enough water to ensure that we'll go flying badly if indeed I step on it. Right, we're at Blackwall now. What happens at Blackwall, you might ask? A lot of traffic here because there's a tunnel beneath us. And that's all that traffic there. That traffic is trying to head into the tunnel. We're trying to get to the area where that red, you can just see that red arch is there. That's one of our stops. It's quite far away, that's Stratford. We're moving on. Here we go. No, I must show you this. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss the O2. It's coming up very shortly, which is London's, some would say, premiere. Here it is. Live music venue across the river Thames. Here it is. The Dome, as it used to be called. With plenty of rain in the foreground of the picture. Drips. Wow, you say, wow. Yep. And so that has plenty of live music events taking place there, massive ones from all the famous artists, and around the centre of that dome you have plenty of restaurants, bars, stores and entertainment. Then there's cinemas there as well. That's the Greenwich Peninsula, the area is called. We're heading forward again now, any moment, and I think we're almost at a point where we need to change trains shortly. I mean, what's going on here? He's having a private conversation. Look, for once, someone using their headphones and talking quietly into the microphone. Talking very, very quietly. That's good. That's how it should be. Who's he talking with? Do you want to ring him? Yeah, give him a call. Yeah, hang on. Can you give him a call? Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. At least you've got your time check there. That's what I wanted you to see. Oh, he's definitely having a good old spin through his contacts. There's the O2 again. And we leave it behind for another day. It's a really grey, damp, some would say nasty day, but it makes a change to have this weather back and be heading towards fall and winter. Look, the river is low at the moment. You can see the mud banks on the side. It's usually a 50, well, whenever I'm travelling here, it's like 50-50 whether the water's going to be up, that sort of thing. But we're approaching the station in about 20 seconds. We'll start to arrive at the station as we head round a really, really bendy bend. Meeting went as well as it could be expected. Yes, I think so, under the circumstances. And you can just see we're arriving at the station now. People waiting on the platform. It's going to be very busy. It's going to be busy. Yes, this is martinshine.eskimo here at the moment. Yes. Here we go. And we've got to now walk out the train while people don't let us. Oh, they do. Wow, that's incredible. They sort of did let us off because it's so busy that there's so many people waiting to get on. They just can't wait for people to get off usually. But hey, it seems like this time they had waited for people to get off the train. And Docklands Light Railway continues. We leave it behind now because we're heading to another train. And we've got to head down these stairs. It's going to be busy because the train we're going to join now is on the Jubilee line. I think it may have just arrived, but the problem is it's going to be very busy and there's going to be a lot of people getting off the train right now because we're at Canning Town, which is a very busy sort of intersection and hub when it comes to public transport, trains, buses, and I'm wondering whether we're going to be able to board this train. And I don't think we will. Oh no. No, if we do, it's going to be rather tight. And no, we're going to leave it till I heard hey, we'll wait for the next one. Just because I have a little time to wait, I think. Right, we'll wait for the next one, and then that way I can have a breather. But I'm going to be a little early for the next train as well if I took that one, so that's okay. You see. So, what's going on? Can I check out your comments now? I probably can. What are we saying, people? Hope you're all doing good. Brendan, not great. A friend like... Oh dear. Oh, Diva Dwarf. There's another topic for us to discuss. And opinions on Boris Johnson. He's a man. He's definitely a man. He is a man. He is a man that will keep the press busy for a long time. If there's not one story, there's another when it comes to Boris Johnson. And at least he is keeping people on his and their toes. Unlike the previous Prime Minister here in London and in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, she was quite boring, wanted to keep everyone happy. And in life, you can never keep everyone happy. The maximum you should expect to be convincing with your policies is 50% of the people. If you're doing more than 50%, then you're doing seriously well, because you have to assume, just like good weather and bad weather, on some days and others, you know, they're going to be interchangeable. This person likes what you say, that person likes what someone else is. This one prefers black, that one prefers white, this one prefers blue, and that one prefers, well, food rather than colours. I don't know. So there you go. You okay? I am. Is that Matthew Calkin? I am, Matthew. Certainly better than I was, well, about, should we say, 100 hours ago. Figure that out. Everyone lining up now. Their place and space on this next train. Are they going to board this train? I think so. Here it is. This is our train arriving now. Subway Underground train on the Jubilee line. And then we have to travel 2 stops from here to Stratford on train number 6 Was that? Oh, 365. Interesting. Right. A lot of people are going to get off here, so although it's very, very packed and busy, as you can see, it will become empty. Well, more empty. But the people won't get off to let other people off. They just stand there, and everyone has to sort of skirt around them, and then when they rip his attire, he'll be unhappy with them, not himself. Oh dear. There we go, look. Do you want to just, yes, push something up your backside? Hang on, that's it. Right, and everyone's getting on, except for this man. And we're nearly there, and we are there. That's good. Right, we've got a place here, and there's someone behind me, I do believe. Yes, there is a man behind us, and he wants to get on, so we'll let him, because there's plenty of room now. And, yeah, we are sort of ready to rock and roll, if that's what you do on a underground subway train. Oh, Daniel, honestly, there you are. People on the train, other than me. I really can't see your comments at the moment because the screen is too close to me. But do keep chatting amongst yourselves, and I'll certainly look at the chat a little later on. We're heading now to Stratford Station. Next stop is West Ham, and then we have to wait for another train. I think we're going to catch our train with no problem at all, but it's going to be busy again because of the time of day. Again, I don't know why these people, they're texting each other, apparently. Which people were you saying? Well, everyone really. This man and this man, they're right next to each other. They might as well just talk, but they're not talking. They're definitely choosing. Yeah, we'll even give them a moment to talk, but they won't talk, even if we're quiet here. What's going on? Oh, hang on. Just people looking at digital screens. Someone is actually reading, for once, a newspaper. Yeah. Oh, he's definitely reading something that's important. I wonder if it's next week's lotto numbers. Very possibly, very possibly. It's quite stuffy on here at this hour. Bumper to bumper, to use a euphemism. And the doors are about to open right here, right now. And it must be... It is rush hour. Oh, no, absolutely. And of course, it's not just for 1 hour. I mean, right now, local time, 17:43, 5:43 p.m. British summer time. And it's pretty mad on the underground subway system, along with the DLR, Docklands Light Railway, where we were just a moment ago. And where else? Oh, somebody getting on. Somebody actually got off the train. Here we are at West Ham, everyone. They don't just have a soccer team, they do also have an underground train subway station, as you can see. Well, you will see again once the man with us is on board. There you go, West Ham. I wonder if we have any West Ham supporters watching at the moment. Pretty busy down there. Hope the picture's okay and not too pixelated today. Right, I'm afraid... Oh, hold on a second, guys and girls. Hold on a minute. Right, hopefully you can hear me better now. Now we're Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Daniel's definitely awake now. Looks good. Well, I can't really see. That's the trouble. When the phone's this close to you, you really, as I say, can't see the comments. So I'm lucky to have just seen that one. And I'm lucky to see the screen as well, so we have to just use our decent, good judgment as experienced broadcasters and try and get you the best shots without actually seeing the screen. How about it? I think Daniel's happy that he just got the best shot. There you go, loads of people on the train. And we're nearly at our stop. It's going to take us a while, although we've got one stop. The train usually slows down just before the final destination, Stratford, and then we have to wait just for clearance to arrive at one of the 3 platforms that are in operation there on the Jubilee line. I'm pretty sure we're making good ground here for catching our connecting train. Yeah. Do live in London? If you're asking me if I do, at the moment I live a little outside London, but I'll certainly live closer to London than a lot of the viewers here at the moment. Yeah. But I've lived in London for a long time, when I did.
The next station is Stratford. Change for the Central Line, DLR and National Rail services.
I think you may have heard that, people. The big question, as always, is which side of the train are we going to be exiting, because depending on which platform out of the three we're going to arrive at determines whether the doors will open on the side of the train where I'm standing, or they might open on the other side of the train. And it looks to me like everyone's already seen. But we're arriving and everyone's exiting the train on the other side. There we go, so we're at the back. There we go. And I love it. People look so concerned and worried and so focused and concentrating as they exit the train. They're like, oh, am I going to make it off the train? And all that. There's the front of your train, there's the driver, he's going to press the button, he's going to press the button, he's going to press the button, he's going to do it. Is he going to win? That's the question. I think he did. Now the train's ready to go in the opposite direction. That's what that button's all about. In a nutshell, it basically clears the way for the driver on the other end of the train to know, and the control room, etc., to know that that train is now ready to be driven in the opposite direction. Because as you can see, we are at the end of the line now at Stratford for the Jubilee line, and again that's the train we just took. It doesn't want to go any further really, because if it does, well, all these people, including myself, would have been in serious trouble, ending up somewhere through that pane of glass there. Right, how are we doing? We're doing okay for time, I think. I'm not too worried yet. It's absolutely chaotic here in terms of the number of people. Oh, hello, hang on, we've got the law's here. Hold on, what's going on there? There you go. They're just police, just making sure everyone's as safe as possible, I guess, in one way or the other. Right, we've really got to just focus on walking on the right side of this very busy, very busy walkway, tunnel, subway. You'll see it's absolutely mad here, people, at this hour. And even people pushing in because they think they're going to get ahead at the side of you, and they can't wait because I think they've got terminal illness probably, or something like that, certainly in their head. I say that being mindful that there are some people out there who are suffering from such things. Here we are, this man just decided that's what I was speaking about, this silly man. He just decided, there you go, look, he's going on the opposite side because he can, but then if someone sort of walks into him, he'll look at them like it's their fault. And he obviously had something wrong with his brain, as I was alluding to just before, because he couldn't wait, or at least he couldn't just follow the crowd and walk on the right side of the subway. How are we doing there? Are we doing good? There you go, you can see it's very busy. Right, this man's had enough. He was going to go for it, but he didn't. But he's going for the next one. Platform 10, platform 9, here he goes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Right. That's where we're heading. Right up there. If my legs can still drag me after the journey we've had. I really can't see the comments. It's not that I am ignoring on purpose, because I haven't got a choice. Yeah, but I will look at comments shortly. I'm definitely going to have to look at this one back. Please share this out, everyone. Don't forget, bottom of the screen, 3 dots in the corner, and you can follow me. That's one option if you press those dots. And what's going on behind me? Look, some people, they're like, oh, a bit of water. Can't get any water on me. So they're just standing just inside under the canopy there. But the trouble is, that's a stairwell. So when there's a load of people coming up there, they're in the way. But of course, that doesn't matter. They could have stayed on the other side, as you can see. If they stand there, they still keep dry, but relatively. And what because there's so many trains here every hour now during this rush hour period. I wanted to show you this building. You might just see it there. That is the arc that I showed you earlier when we were at Blackwall, saying we're heading over to the Stratford area. That is the Orb, a tourist attraction, and over there you can see, that's not mine, but that is not Martin and Shine. No, that's Martin Spencer, for those that aren't aware, which is a huge kind of department store, loads of decent food they sell. That's Westfield Stratford, the shopping mall. That's what it's part of. And this bridge with the glass on each side of it, for a long time after it was built, it was like it is now. But then recently, probably about 4 months ago, they decided to cover the glass and put advertisements up there so that when you're walking up there you could see them like big billboards, and someone's now decided that they should go. Or maybe it was just a short-term sponsorship, but whatever it is, it was a crappy idea, a bit like Brenda Tupper's cell phone, and we all know about that. There's a bit more of the Westfield. If you go over the bridge, once you exit this station, you head over the bridge, which is to the right of your picture, then you can sort of head into the Westfield shopping centre. There's another one of these over on West London. We're in East London at the moment, and the other shopping centre, Westfield, is at Shepherd's Bush area. So completely the other side of London, and I say completely different experience. Well, certainly different. Right, what's going on here? We are just waiting to see where the train... I think I'm... bear with me, everyone. Thinking out loud, not good. Oh dear. Can't see when our next train's going to be, but... it might be a while. Got a feeling. I'm not familiar with the timetable, it appears, at this time of day. Keep talking amongst yourselves. It's good. I really can't check the chat at the moment.
1753 Greater Anglia service to Southend, Victoria.
Okay.
Calling at Shenfield, Billericay, Wickford, Rayleigh, Hockley, Rochford, Southend Airport, Prittlewell and Southend, Victoria. This train is formed
Okay.
of 12
That's definitely a big umbrella. Must have a big head. What do you think? Oh, hang on, there's the train, yeah. Oh, she's looking up and away. Right, there's the next train. Are we going to take it? It's very busy. I've got to think about this. Definitely going to have to take I was going to take just one train from here for the rest of my journey, but I think I might take two now. And everyone's walking and looking. Oh yes, walking and looking at their mobile digital devices, bumping into other people. I think we're going to have insurance soon, like serious health insurance for each other, and on a daily basis, just in case people have accidents on train platforms, that sort of thing, you know, because it's pretty chaotic. People not considering that they're at a train station, and so they just keep looking down at their phone as though there's no one else around them, and some serious accidents must be taking place, and that's not good. When you're walking along a platform like this, until you reach where you're going to stand and wait for the train, I think you should just hold your phone away from your eyes. And in this situation, of course, we are broadcasting, so it's a bit different, but I'm not actually holding the cell phone right. Wait on, you wanted to know about... Somebody asked us a question a moment ago, and there's your answer. Someone was asking about the Prime Minister, and it looks like finally the Evening Standard newspaper has caught up with the latest allegations. Don't tell me we don't bring you the news first, right here on martinshine.live. Any browser, just check it out on your favourite internet browser on any device. martinshine.live and martinshine.com being worked on at the moment in terms of web pages, websites, and until it eventually all happens and is completed, well, for now they just direct you to our live platform wherever we happen to be broadcasting from and on, and in this case it's Periscope, right here, right now. Let's see what's well, let you see what's going on ahead, rather than just my face. Piers Morgan interviewed her this one. Yes. I funnily enough, I did catch the interview. Wasn't GMTV. Remember, isn't it called? Oh yeah, it is. No. Britain. It's got Britain in the name. It wasn't. Yes, exactly. It's good, isn't it? Good Morning Britain now, as opposed to it used to be Good Morning GMTV, but then it's gone back to the original Good Morning Britain, I think it is. Hello, Martina, says someone, and I can't see who that is, but hello to you. Thank you. And please, everyone, keep those hearts going. Just tap your screen. There'll be Cam 499 2003. Hello to you. Whoever you are, wherever you're watching from, do tap the screen. Thought the camera was going to go off then. We've still got plenty of power, thankfully. But dear viewers, listeners, and supporters, if you press at the bottom of your screen the up arrow, you can share this out with your contacts and friends and people that you're connected with, and they can also enjoy the experience of a live broadcast and see what it is like at this moment in time, not just watch the replay later on. I mean, maybe you're watching the replay now. There's a fast one. Didn't have time to catch that for you from the first carriage, but that one, that's heading to Shenfield. It's that's more of a local train. The one that I was just showing you, the fast one, was the express train, as they call it in the United States of America, and this is more local. It stops at more stations, and they're closer together, the stops. Yeah. Whereas the fast train, it stops at less stations because it just misses some out, like they do on the New York ski subway on the east coast of the United States of America. Look at these people at the rush hour time of day just waiting. You can see there's a central line train just beyond those people on the other side of that platform, and then this platform here that has no train on it at the moment, where people are waiting for, that is what I just showed you, the local overground train, not to be confused with the line that's called the overground. That's also here. It's very confusing. You've got to be here to understand, I suppose. This lady's decided just to keep away from everyone else. It's too hectic. Or she's been naughty and she's been naughty and she's been told to stand there. Oh, hang on. I think she's served her naughtiness penalty, and she's off again. Interesting handbag, don't you think, Daniel? Want one of those? Might suit you, Elliot. I don't know if he's watching now. There's another oh my goodness. Right, there goes the subway. It's just leaving. That's the subway. It goes underground here. You might think of it as a subway. Why is it not underground? Well, here, on the other side of that platform, that train was underground, and then it surfaces for the platform, and then it goes back down underground, as you'll just about make out there. And, oh my goodness, wait for this. That's one fast train heading to London. That's definitely an express train. It's gone. It went so fast. Wow. And someone sort of flew out the doors. I think they left there behind. It's really raining badly now, everyone. Don't know if, well, you can see, look, it's not good. It is bucketing. And I'm not happy with that because I've got loads of paperwork on me. It's in a folder, sort of envelope, but still. Here's the next train. And the question is, are we going to board that train? I think we might. Let's see where it's going. Have a quick read. Oh, right. Yes, I think we might have to board this train, just because otherwise we'll be here forever if we don't. So everyone on the train when the doors open. There we are. And there we go. Excellent stuff. Everybody boarding the train. Trying to find a seat. We don't need a seat because we're not going to be travelling as far as some of these people. Or this man, I don't know. I think he's just making sure. Is that security? I think it could be security. Hold on. What do you think? Maybe not. Very much maybe not. Okay, this man just wants the doors to close and hurry up closing. He's like, get a move on. And yeah. So here we are again, ready to move on as the train pulls away. And I now, because I'm on this train, this doesn't actually arrive where I need to be, so I'll have to change from this train. If I didn't take this one, I'll be waiting a little longer for the actual train that I want, which is behind us somewhat. So at least we're on our way now. Does that all make sense? As we leave Stratford. everyone here with their digital devices. Got my digital device slipping from my arm at the moment, which is why it's all a bit shaky. Right, let's see what we're going to read. Yep, okay. Oh, and he's already there. Oh, hang on, it's getting heated, this one. Must be 50 Shades of Grey. What do you think? Shocking stuff. Right, until next time, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye. Leave you with a view of what's going on this train. It's a bit bright, I know. That's that man's head, I think. But, yeah, old school on the book. I'm afraid we won't be able to see what the words are. Probably best, really. And I'll chat with you soon, everyone. Thanks for joining again. Don't forget to follow if you're not enjoyed it. I will absolutely enjoy a ride. Yes, I will speak with you guys and girls when I have finished this journey, and at some point in the not too distant future. We might not be broadcasting at 11:11 local time, which is in about 6 hours. We try to do that regularly, but that might not happen until 11:11 p.m. on Tuesday, tomorrow. But thanks for joining us anyway, and I hope that's been a different broadcast for you. We've had this journey take place a few times recently, but not at this time of day, so it's a bit different and a bit more, shall we say, entertaining, I think. Bye-bye for now.